Oh, here we go again. I apologize in advance for this dragging on, but this freak show just won't move on and leave me alone. Let's all have a pity party for Mr. Victim. Here he is again, calling me a stalker. After yet again, he followed me to another channel, replying to a comment that had nothing to do with him. I only replied to the comment in an attempt to alert the creator that he was following me, after he showed up under my comment. I then screen capped this and deleted the original comment with his reply in it to avoid others having to deal with it. He had actually replied to a previous comment I'd made some time back, which was just as nonsensical. He made a snide, similarly antagonistically flavored comment regarding how I wanted kiss every inch of a cat. He refuses to take responsibility for his own issues, and would rather make me appear to be his scapegoat. That is the epitome of pathetic. He is clearly afraid of strong people who are not afraid to stand up to him and reveal what he truly is. I find it extra fascinating that he thinks he is clever by intentionally misspelling my name in an infantile attempt to further insult me. It's his attempt at verbally flipping me the finger. I find it interesting that he questions whether I have self-worth. But this is the guy whose videos express his anger and immaturity. I have far more self-worth than a weaselly little cunt whose only mark on the internet is destroying things and creating more bigotry. In fact, a few months ago, someone gave me a Quran when I was out doing my marketing. Even though I don't agree with everything in it, I still kept it. I can still learn from it. I wasn't offended by the person's act. In fact, they mistook me for being Muslim because I cover my head. I prefer to keep modesty on the basis of morals. I prefer not to tempt people further by putting myself on display. This is a practical belief, as I have seen what happens when people show off their body and act promiscuous. The person apologized for their mistake, and I told them, it's fine. You didn't mean anything unkind about it, so I take it as a compliment. They said to me, you should. That was the intention. I replied, I know. I don't have videos where I destroy things because I don't agree with them and praise those who support these negative behaviors. He is really displaying doubts of his own self-worth when he says and does these things. He is grasping for acceptance in a jejune manner. He is a cowardly little turd who continues to seek validation by making himself appear the victim, and deserves to have laughs made at his expense. He acts very similar to Donald Trump. I've also mentioned in another video how Christians have caused problems with their judging and pushing beliefs onto me. Despite that, I will not destroy their books or condone these acts. In fact, though I may not agree with a lot of their beliefs, I can still learn things from them. We can learn from Jack off the Heathen as well. Primarily, do not act like he does. He is the poster child for how not to conduct yourself. He won't learn to grow the fuck up. He may be almost 50 chronologically, but mentally he is the true preteen. His bigotry and lashing out reminds us that we need to do better. We need to respect those we don't agree with, at least to some degree. They usually still have a right to most of their opinions. We can still glean important lessons from those we disagree with, if we open our minds and accept them. If a person is causing actual issues, there are more productive ways to go about addressing this. A person is also free to express their difference of opinion, provided it is done in a way that doesn't make matters worse. What he does is just that, making matters worse. I had also never spoken about him to either creator before he showed up replying to my comments. I did reply to a comment he made, once, after he had already made comments to me. Everything he says has a tinge of antagonistic language to it. Notice too that he never tries to deal with actual issues on YouTube. He never tries to be part of a solution, only a further problem. He doesn't try to deal with attention seekers, he is the attention seeker. He forces himself into places he doesn't belong, and then keeps at it. Everything has to be about him and his supposed innocence. He's extremely self-absorbed. He doesn't try to deal with the porn scammers, or other things. He only cares about how he assumes people offend him. No one, including me, tried to offend him originally. He was triggered by something completely innocent and decided to go crazy over it. I have no idea what he's talking about here. He says that I posted a video about him and refers to something about 20 subscribers. I did create videos such as this one about him and have shared them. That is true. I did this to make people aware of those who choose to behave in this way, and to not fall for their act. Mentioning an amount of subscribers is completely irrelevant to the argument. It's his incredibly weak way of trying to distract from more important things. I read right through him and this upsets him. That's why he can't move on. It kills him that he can't have the power. Here comes his favorite insult, for the umpteenth time. As I've outlined in a previous video, link in the description, this is his go-to comment. This is a limited round-robin selection in his limited mental vocabulary. He cannot give anyone a compliment unless they suck up to him. He then judges and assumes that everyone else is immediately a preteen, a stalker, and a troll. In reality, I am around his age. I am closer to menopause than puberty. I am an older, adult student graduating from college with a bachelor's degree. This is usually not something a preteen would do. On the rare occasion that a preteen would graduate from college so early, his argument would remain invalid, because that child prodigy's intelligence would outweigh his backwards, inbred logic. Again, he tries to make himself look like the victor by admitting that I probably gave him more attention than he was looking for. He's in such denial, and has such an ego, that he cannot allow others to be right. He can't make a genuine compliment. His compliments are only a front for his true intention, to grow his base of equally brain-dead praises. He always has to turn the attention on himself. His arguments are only entertaining for the fact that they are specious. He tries so hard to make valid points, and fails, because they are false and lack any educated logical effort. He only highlights his own ignorance, immaturity, and bigotry each time. He makes himself laughable. He is the center of his own failed joke, and that kills him. He hates when he can't get a person to be his enabler. This is his Achilles heel. It's also interesting how he mentions he likes cats. Okay, to be fair, he has posted some comments showing his supposed approval of them. One of these comments were what I replied to. He deserved a little of his own medicine. The question here is, were his comments really genuine, or were there other intentions behind them? Don't fall for his bullshit so easily. Read more into his behavior before you simply give him a pass. There is an image of a cat on his profile and in the video where he shreds the book. However, cats are not the focus of the videos on his channel. He does not portray himself as an innocent cat lover. He portrays himself as an irrational, immature bellend who feels the desire to pick victims to turn into scapegoats and continually harass without logical reason. He irrationally decides that everyone who uses the words God, heaven, or anything else related automatically think the same, and thus, he picks people he feels he can harass from this because of his personal issues and opinions on the subjects. The way he portrays himself makes it easier for others to connect the dots. He claims to have pure intentions, but the reputation he has built for himself speaks volumes of how he is just the opposite. Shut
the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
Bitch, please! Son of a bitch!
Yeah. What? Shut the fuck up. I just wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth, pussy. I don't give a fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit. You're a suck my dick.
Fucking bitch, get the fuck up off my dick. Get the fuck up off my dick.
Like,
please, and your fucking life, please, and your fucking life. I really gotta emphasize, no one cares if you're alive. You're a fucking penis hole. Grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus, though. You're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. Jeez, you're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you
shut the fuck up?
Cunt!
You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up.
Drunk ass bitch!
Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
Yeah. Close your fucking mouth, you're just really fucking dense. If you hate me while you talking, you don't make no fucking sense. Got a sad life, go to fucking hell. Are you stupid or disabled, man? I can't fucking tell. You're a fucking dumb shit. You don't even run shit. Get the fuck up out my face and go to hell and eat a dick. Come and catch these hands, boy. Come and mash these bands, boy. I'm not crazy, I just do it all because I can, boy. I hope you fucking die in a high-speed car crash. I hope you fucking fall head first to get your neck cracked. I hope you have some beautiful children that die from cancer. I hope you catch Zika when your wife gets pregnant. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day, and your daughter has to see you getting lowered in.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt.
Actually, no, I should have.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say enough.
You're a stupid cunt.
Suck my dick.
Nobody even wants you. Shut the fuck up.